Kindergarten, it's a big step. You are officially school-aged. It is now essential for you to get along with others. Your friends extend outside your cousins and your neighbors. You are a big deal. So many things to understand by going to school. How to write your name in the right order, or the letters in the right order, and the bubbles going the right direction. How to tie your shoes, remembering which shoes are yours, putting up your hand to talk, and doing up your zipper all by yourself. My first day, all the students received a fancy yarn necklace with their name written on construction paper. It was like your personal ID tag, proving that we were in Mrs. Spelling's class. I had purple yarn and red paper. Even at 5, I knew that was a bad combination. We were to wear this until a teacher knew our names. I went home for lunch that day, on my very first day, and took it off so I wouldn't wreck it. I forgot to put it back on. When I got to school, the teacher said, "Can you please wear it next time?" I think I was too preoccupied with ensuring that my socks matched, my shirt was on the right side. So I hung it on the bulletin board at home for about a week. When I finally remembered to take it to school, the teacher knew my name. During recess, we all ran around the playground to run off steam. The big kids were there. These guys were the school veterans. They had seen 3 years of school already. Those grade 3ers knew the drill. They understood that when the bell rang, they could walk back to the classrooms. And they never got in trouble. They also knew how to say bad words. I didn't know they were bad, but it was just fun to get smiles when I repeated them. In class, I let my teacher know of my newfound vocabulary. I really thought she was blushing because I was cute. She grabbed my arm and pulled me to the corner. I had no idea she was mad, but I learned those words cannot be said in the classroom. My kindergarten brain said, "That's all right. They're playground words. I can work with that." So that's where I kept those words during school hours. The next day at home, I let my mom know of my new vernacular. She scolded me and let me know that I could not say those words in the house. Problem solved. Same rules at school. These are outside words. How do you do that? Out in the backyard I went, shouting at the top of my lungs for the things I had picked up from all those cool grade 3s. I was learning for sure, just not what a 5-year-old's supposed to learn in school. After getting a sore throat, or my mom tired of hearing the cussing, I was called in. Once again told, do not say those words. I guess I wanted to find out what happened if they surfaced. So, out they came. This time, I knew I crossed the line. You may have heard getting your mouth washed out with soap. Well, I lived a new method. Ralphie, from A Christmas Story, had to hold a bar of soap in his mouth. Others had a drop of dish soap put on their tongue. Those would have been a cakewalk. I got a bar of soap all right, but it was raked against my teeth like a cheese grater. The ivory goodness penetrated every portion of my mouth. I was certain I'd be sweating up a lather as it engulfed all my senses. My kindergarten words stopped immediately. One realizes quickly that peers sometimes are not right. To this day, the smell of Irish soap reminds me of those kindergarten words and the trouble they caused. For this reason, I have switched to Irish Spring.